Hey there, sports fans. Mike Crook with Free Sports Press coming at you with episode 21 of Laces Out. In this episode, we're going to touch on the wild weekend that it was in the NFL, as well as our current pick'ems, fantasy football, and our weekly picks for both the ACC and Big 12. So stay tuned. What a weekend it was in the NFL. Like, you could not have scripted this, or at least you couldn't have scripted this in the last several decades. I don't even remember the last time this all happened, like maybe in the 90s, like 91 or something like that. But there were four blocked field goals, all within roughly a 30-minute time frame. 2 by the Philadelphia Eagles, 1 that accounted for a scoop and score, and then another one by the Browns, and the Jets, who also had a scoop and score off their block. Like, oh my God, can we check out that footage? Oh, this is insane. But needless to say, defense was on point for a lot of the games this weekend. I want to say that there was 4 games that were decided by a field goal or less, including Denver's. And then another 5 games that were decided by 10 points or less. Like, wow, defenses were on point. I don't even know what to say about that. As far as the Denver game, unfortunately, that one was mostly on Denver's to lose because, let's be real, those penalties really hurt Denver, as well as the near misses, like Bo Nix on that 3rd down run where he scrambles and is just shy of the 4th down conversion, and just fingertip catches just inches away from Cortland Sutton. I think Marvin Mims had another one too in the first half. Like, so close, you guys. It was very frustrating. If you saw the reaction videos I had for this one, I couldn't even talk through it. It's just so frustrating. Back-to-back weeks, the Broncos have let field goal games get away from them. They should be 3-0 if they had just fixed these miscues. Honestly, I fully believe that they're the better team on the field against the Colts and the Chargers. I mean, fight me on that one. I don't care. I'm not wrong. The Broncos are a better team than the Chargers. Don't let the record fool you. These are games that got away from them. The Chargers are suspect. They've had, I believe all 3 of their wins are very close wins. So it's not like they're blowing opponents out by any means. And don't get me wrong, the Broncos are also not they didn't blow out the Titans either. That was a game that was a lot closer than it should have been. But I tell you what, Denver fixes a lot of these penalty miscues. And if they can just tweak some of these things on offense, and the defense has got to step up. Like, the ground game should have been like a lot more stout. They should not be allowing the yards on the ground. And for the love of God, can Moss please cover someone? Like, oh, this kid's aggravating. Anyway, rant over. If you haven't checked out the instant reaction on TikTok or this channel or Facebook, whatever, check it out. I'll throw a card up here. It was frustrating. Anyway, I digress. Let's move on. And speaking of the fact that I had Keenan Allen on my fantasy team and I would gladly give those points up if it meant a Broncos win, my fantasy team, on the other hand, is actually doing really well. We're 3-0 right now. And surprisingly, I didn't think that I was actually going to get a win this weekend. Projection-wise, myself and my son were like this close. It was neck and neck. I want to say he had me by like 5 points, maybe 6, in the initial projection before Thursday night's game kicked off. And when the dust settled, I don't know what happened. Players showed up on my team that weren't expected to show up. Some didn't show up that I was hoping that they would. But yeah. And so right now in our league, this coming weekend, it's Battle of the 3-0 Undefeateds coming up with myself and Talon. So that should be a fun one. But yeah, still, GG's to Trey. Tough loss, I know. But don't worry, man. Your win will come. I promise you, your win will come. And you'll come in droves. You'll get lots of them. And you'll work your way right back up in the standings. And with my luck, I'll be like 0 and whatever it is, like 14 the rest of the season. Actually be 0 and 11 the rest of the season before playoffs. Anyway, so yeah. Whew. And as for pick'ems, don't even get me started there. College, I did a little bit better this last week than I did the week before. I won 3 games in week 3. Week 4, 5 out of 10. So creeping back up into being some better picks, but still some really wild games are making it hard to pick some of these. NFL, I did better though. In one of my entries, I actually went 11-5. The other one, I went 10-6. So better, but unfortunately, Trey did oust me for the top spot in the league because right now it's just the two of us and 3 entries, and I have 2 of the entries. So anyway, yeah, he had a much better week than I did. So he was actually able to jump me for the top spot by 10 points. I believe, yep, he did jump me. So, but if you haven't joined a Pick'ems League, seriously, jump on. More people the merrier. There will be a pot at the end of the season if there's enough players to join. So might as well. Links in the description. Check it out. I digress. So anyway, now onto the real Pick'ems. All right. Now into the real picks, the ACC and Big 12. I've not had the greatest year with the Big 12. Like the first weekend I did it, I was 0-3. Last weekend, thankfully, 1-2. But I did have a perfect 3-0 in the ACC. So that puts me at 5-1 on the ACC in the season, 1-5 Big 12, 6-6 overall. So fingers crossed, hopefully getting better picks this weekend. But seriously, this one, real quick, rapid fire. We're not going to talk about the games. We're just going to live our picks. So, all right, so here we go. First up, Georgia Tech, Wake Forest. I've got Georgia Tech in this one. Second, Louisville at Pittsburgh. Give me the Panthers in this one. Finally, the Friday night game, FSU at Virginia. Give me the Noles all the way. So there we go. There's the ACC picks. Now let's run into the Big 12. Hopefully, I get all these right this weekend. So first up, number 24 TCU at Arizona State. Give me the Horned Frogs in this one. Second up, also undefeated Arizona, traveling to number 14 Iowa State. Give me the, no. Take that back. Flipping my pick. Give me the Cyclones in this one. Got Iowa State. Lastly, number 25 BYU, traveling to a very depleted 2-2 CU Buffs team. CU's only 2 losses were against teams that have not lost at all this year, Georgia Tech and Houston. I feel like they're on the verge of something great, and I'm going against my gut. The spread says pick BYU, but I'm picking the Buffs. Give me the Buffs in this one. Lock it in. CU. So we've got TCU, Iowa State, CU for the Big 12 picks. Locked in. Whew. There you have it, folks. Another episode of Laces Out is officially in the books. If you like the content, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We'd love to appease all the social media algorithms, mostly YouTube, but hey, you know what? We'll appease all of them because we're starting to post this to Instagram and Facebook as well. Also, check out our TikTok channel as well. So if you want to keep up on the latest and greatest instant reactions, we seem to have a lot of following on those. People especially love to see when Broncos lose because I tend to cuss a lot on those. I'm not a fan. So, but yeah, thank you again for all your love and support. And until next time, have a great weekend.